all the heels, heights, and handwork you can imagine. In just under a month, Studio Pole is set to host their amateur pole dancing competition, Hardcore, for the second year in a row.
Basically, I was once like an amateur competitor, and there isn't much for those girls. Like, most of the amateur comps are like really small ones that are just usually done in a pub or like in an in-house type of thing. So I wanted to create something that was for the amateurs for their first sort of go, but like on a big stage, just like the professionals do, and to basically run it exactly the way the professionals go in their comps. And it's also a good learning thing for them, because like they had to do like a video entry to get into the competition and go through the same procedure as what you would have to go through if you were going to do a professional competition. But yeah, for our first year, it was a major success, so it can only grow and get bigger.
Hera went behind the scenes with competitors to talk pole and get the facts behind the filth versus fitness debate.
It's ridiculous. Like, girls build up so much strength, and it's always funny seeing like girls' comments, things like that. Like, I know people write things like, so much easier bringing in all the groceries because you build up all the arm muscles so you can carry 100 bags and you don't have to do multiple trips from the car. Like, I know from when I started doing pole, I have put on so much muscle, like, because you just need all over fitness. Like, to do a 3-minute routine, it is so hard. You need a lot of cardio, you need a lot of strength, and you build it up.
But yeah, just so much upper body strength, weight loss, toning, and yeah, confidence is a massive thing too.
So, that's why we're here. We build your strength up and you gain it without even realising. So then a couple of months later, you're doing all these things that you never thought you could do. I know what I do, and I know that it's for fun and for fitness and strength, and I love the dancing side of it, and I support the girls who do the other styles as well.
Like, these days, it's a lot more accepted. These days, when you talk about it to someone, it's not kind of like, oh, pole dancing. Most people are like, oh, my sister does that, and my friend's friend does that, my auntie's done that, my cousin does that. Like, everyone is really like a lot more open to it now, and like we've doubled the amount of students. Every year we double the amount of students. So
yeah, you have to see it to understand it. Like, it's so different to what anyone thinks. And I know, like, I tell so many people I do pole and they just like brush it off until they actually like, you show them a video or something like that and they're like, oh wow, this is really different than I thought it was. So yeah, just like have an open mind, give it a go. And as soon as you give it a go, I don't think I've met anyone that's tried it and not liked it. Everyone has just done it, and all of a sudden they like find this real sense of empowerment from it for some reason. It's so good. It's so good.
Okay, basically, I tell people you need to come down to the studio. We're very open, especially for the parents, to come down and watch any of our classes, and then after they've watched the class, then they can have an opinion about it. Our oldest student at the moment is 60 years of age. Our youngest student at the moment is probably about 14 years old.
I do enjoy teaching. It's really good. Like, it's nice to see people start somewhere and then just progress through it. And the thing about pole is as well, it's such a good community. So like, you come to class, like, you're friends with all your students, you actually like know them and chat to them and like really spend time getting to know them, rather than they just come here for an hour and then leave. Like, everyone at the studio, they're all so friendly with each other, and it doesn't really feel like any kind of authority or anything as a teacher. Like, it just feels like everyone's friends and hanging out, and it's really good. So yeah.
Tickets are available now through Hornsby RSL Club.
You should all try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Adrianna Zappavigna for Hera Magazine.